Hello everyone, I'm Christa Lundy with the Meadville Chamber, and we are here with our friend Leslie Flint at Indigo Boutique and Botanica and doing a little member spotlight because we are very excited. We have a big ribbon cutting, grand opening, open house fast approaching on May 1st. But first of all, for those of you that don't know about Leslie and her shop, Leslie, tell us a little bit about a few of the things you have here and your story. Tell people how you arrived to open your shop here, and you've expanded so much because you needed more space. Tell everybody that doesn't know.
All right. So Indigo Boutique and Botanica started out as a notebook like 13, 14 years ago. And after visiting lots of stores similar to mine, I decided I wanted to do something in that same category, but I wanted to do it a totally different way. So out of that notebook, Indigo came to fruition. I wanted a spiritually neutral, oh my goodness, I wanted a religiously neutral, spiritually inclusive space for people to come in and talk about their spiritual practice or learn about a new one. And we did that. So we started in 2018 on Chestnut Street here in Meadville. I moved back to Meadville in 2017 to be closer to family. And it was really a very fast-paced movement starting in 2017. I met a woman who was like, hey, I heard you wanted to open a business, and like it was one fast track after the next to bring Indigo to fruition less than a year later. So like I said, we started on Chestnut Street, fantastic location, about 1,000 square feet, and my customers loved it so much and demanded so much more of me that we had to move into a space about 3 to 4 times the size that we were in. So we're now on Market Street, 945 Market, and we have 2 storefronts technically. I believe at one point this building was split right in half. We've expanded on crystals and incense and beeswax products and herb bundles. The apothecary in the other room.
Yes. We will get photos, I'm sure, that will be included with this program. They have to see what that bar was transformed to. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. So when I first started, our apothecary was like 40 items. It was 20 teas and 20 herbs and spices and 1 salt option.
What is it now?
We're about 300 items.
Yeah.
And those products don't sit. They don't sit there. Everything comes from U.S. companies. Everything is food grade, that is edible, fair trade, and most of it is organic. And they come in quickly and they go out just as quickly. We have, I think, 50 different varieties of herbal and green, black, and white teas. I think we are up to 7 or 8 different varieties of salt. I think we've got 5 or 6 different cinnamons. I mean, people
don't realize what all is in here when you walk by, so be sure to stop in. So what is the phone number and your hours?
So Indigo is open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. We do offer appointments later in the evening if necessary, and then Saturdays we're open 10 to 3. Sundays we are closed because that's my
family day.
My family.
Absolutely. Everyone needs that.
Yeah. But we've been 10 to 6 pretty much since I opened, and it seems to work really well for the community, and making appointments or doing curbside service has also worked really well. So we'll keep up with those 2 things.
That's great. And we love that you're open till 6 because that little bit of after hours, after that 4 o'clock, so people can come in, and Saturdays. Because I've been in here on a Saturday, a couple Saturdays ago, and it was so busy. Sometimes people have to wait outside because you can only have so many people in, that kind of thing. So
it's been very good. Everybody's been very understanding, like the time and how many people I have in here. The only other night that I am open later is the first Friday of every month for the Meadville Independent Business Alliance events. Or if like when we do wine and brew, I stay open till like 7 or 8 that Saturday.
Both of those are coming up. The first Friday is coming up.
Friday,
We're doing that for the cookie walk, so be sure to stop here on your cookie walk for the first Friday. I think it's May 7th.
It is. That this location is actually going to be a cookie hotspot. So it will be me, 50 miles to empty, Yoga Spot Meadville, Parody's Car Clinic, and I feel like there's one other.
Fantastic.
Oh, I think, I'm not entirely sure. I think Julian's is also going to have cookies down here too. because on a Friday night they're
too busy to stop in there. Understood. So I'm sure DJ will hook you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cookie hotspot.
Cookie Hotspot on First Friday, the first one, May 7th.
Yes.
You don't want to miss that. And
No.
another event you do not want to miss is your ribbon cutting grand opening. We are so excited to be part of that event for you. So that is May 1st, and I know you have specials and live
Oh, yeah.
music with Love Minus Zero is playing from
Yes.
10 to noon, and then your good friend and employee and our good friend Julie Pinchora, 50 Miles to Empty, they're playing from 1 to 3. And
Yes.
tell us what else all is happening that day.
So we're going to have door prizes every hour. We're also going to have a grand prize. I actually have to go
Ooh.
pick that up on Wednesday. I'm
Is it a
very
surprise?
excited. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course it is.
It's a giant surprise.
So you have to stop in that day to see what it is. May 1st, from 10 to what time that day
It's
can they
10 to
stop?
3.
10 to 3.
Yep. You can put your name in the basket. Like I said, we're going to do hourly drawings. We're going to do a grand prize. There will be some refreshments, so we're always excited to have that when we can. And of course, music with local musicians.
Absolutely. You are a big supporter of local musicians,
Yes.
and I know I am as well. And I love that you are. So thank you for supporting those two groups. And the official ribbon cutting is at noon that day. So join us for that when we'll be outside cutting the official ribbon. So we're
Well,
very
you guys
excited
were
for
there
you.
for my first ribbon cutting. It only makes sense
It
that you'd
does.
be here again.
And hopefully you'll be part of, you mentioned the wine walk, because we're doing the wine walk again.
Yes.
We got the official approval on last week.
Good.
So the wine walk will be September 11th this year, and you have a
Good.
perfect spot for that. You can fit
I
more
know.
people. You can fit more people in here, so that's great.
I'm kind of excited because this year we can have people come in one at one door
And out
the other.
Great.
The loop works really well. Plus, anytime I do an event, there's always a lot of food because that's like my favorite thing. But
You're a great hostess. That's why.
thank you. Gretchen and I usually do a 12-foot charcuterie. So this year I'm going to try, of course, to keep with that, but also keep COVID minded. So we'll see how creative I can get.
Little
Yeah.
sample things of it. I'm sure it will be perfect.
Yeah.
I will sneak up from my spot and get here. So.
It's always a good time. It's always a
So
good time.
again, tell us a little bit, one more thing, your times and phone number, any social media that you want them to follow.
Oh, yeah.
The basics.
The basics. Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 3. 945 Market Street in downtown historical Meadville. The phone number here for the shop is 814-807-1998. And there was one more thing, right?
Instagram, anything at all like that?
I have a lot of the socials. On Instagram and Facebook, there's Indigo Meadville, and then also the Apothecary has a whole
It's
separate
own page because it's
Yes,
amazing.
because it's gotten so big and it's become its own little, Indigo child. It's worthy of that. So the Apothecary at Indigo, those are both of our Instagram handles. And then on Facebook, it's Indigo Boutique and Botanica and the Apothecary at Indigo. Indigo also has a private group on Facebook. I encourage all of my locals to join that for like specials or pop-ups or box openings, stuff like that. Julie and I did one of those earlier today.
Cool.
I got some crystals in, so we did a quick little live, and
Great.
and that's where you can see those.
And through COVID, I know you did some changes and things like that, and you kept going, and we're very glad that you made it through that
Yes.
well and have your transformation here in the new space. And again, I'm Christa Lundy with the Meadville Chamber, highlighting one of our favorite chamber members. We are here at Indigo Boutique and Botanica with owner Leslie Flint, and be sure to stop in, and there's something for everyone here for sure. And definitely be sure to join them on May 1st for the ribbon cutting grand opening, and then that first Friday, the next Friday night. You want to be downtown for that night, but we definitely make this one of your stops on May 7th. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.